Okay, I am reviewing Starfield on Xbox. It's a Bethesda game made by the people who made Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, and all that, and made Fallout. It's basically Skyrim or Fallout in space, if I'm being honest. The graphics are really good. They're using their next gen game engine. It's a single player, role playing, sci fi, space exploring adventure game. It's their original IP. We've been waiting on a new game for Bethesda for years, and we finally got it. And is it worth the wait? Is it worth the hype? I guess that depends on you and how much you like Bethesda games. If you didn't like Fallout, you're probably not going to like this. This game is a lot like Fallout. It's basically Fallout in space. The way the gunplay is basically the same, but without VATS. And I wish if they were going to take off the slow motion moves, they could at least added multiplayer because you always run around with a companion. It would have been nice if your friend could have been the companion. It would have made the game a lot more fun. But it's a single story role playing game. You get a lot of dialogue choices. You get to customize spaceships. You can build spaceships. You can make outposts. You get a lot of perks and powers to pick from. You can customize guns, tons of customization, tons of exploration. You can spend over 100 hours exploring different worlds, doing side quests, doing faction quests, doing missions. Lots of dialogue choices. You could be good, bad, smart ass. You could be a pirate. You could be a smuggler. You could be a hero. You could be a bounty hunter. Lots of options, lots of choices. Great customization character screen in the beginning. Lots of customization, lots of exploration, lots of dialogue choices. You be good, bad, steal, evil, pure of heart, whatever. You be able to pick all the companions on your ship. So, you get a lot of options here. But if you didn't like Fallout, if you don't like a lot of dialogue, you're probably not going to like this game. And it could start off slow. It didn't get interesting till about 12 to 15 hours in. So if you play this game, try to stick with it to see if you like it because you start off with a shitty ship, horrible weapons, no skills, you're broke. I mean, everybody blows up your ship. That thing is horrible. So you got it. So I recommend going to YouTube and looking up where to find money early, where to find a good ship early, because honestly, the stuff you start with, it just makes the game not fun. And then you spend the most of the beginning of the game doing a lot of just dialogue. It's not very exciting because you're getting to know everybody and you're trying to figure out what's going on and they're trying to set up the game world for you. So like I said, stick with the game for at least like 12, 15 hours and it starts to get a little bit exciting. It starts to get a little bit more interesting. It is a role-playing game, so you got to have a good imagination. What are you pretending to be? A smuggler, a sheriff, or whatever? Like you got to get into the vibe of the role that you're portraying, I guess. So I guess if you're not into that, you won't like it. But if you like Bethesda games, you like Fallout games, you probably really like this game. This game is going to get a lot of hype because Bethesda has like a crazy cult following. I mean, you have people who've been playing Skyrim for 10 years on five different consoles. You have people who've been playing Fallout year after year and just making mods, playing the same game over and over. So they have a really cult following. So just don't get into the hype. The game, for what it is, it's a strong 7 out of 10. It's an Xbox exclusive. You won't get it on PlayStation. You're gonna hear a lot of hype about it because it is Xbox exclusive from the Bethesda and the Xbox fanboys. It's a fun game. I like it. It could be a little slow. The gunplay could get better. I get it's a role playing game, but I mean it is a shooter too. They could have made it a little bit smoother, a little bit tighter. It's a little clunky. But it's a good game, and it can definitely get addicting. Exploring with all the customization and all the dialogue choices, you can get lost in this fantasy, sci-fi, spaceship, space exploring world. I recommend trying it out, especially if you're into sci-fi, especially if you like Fallout, Skyrim, Bethesda games. If you're just looking for a new role-playing game that you could spend hours on and get your money worth, definitely might want to check this game out because you will get lost in it, that's for sure. If you're looking for a game with less talk, more action, if you didn't like Fallout, if you don't like sitting there spending hours doing dialogue choices, you probably won't like this. But you do get a ton of freedom, like you could still craft, explore, mine minerals, build outposts on different worlds. You kind of get a little bit of that No Man's Sky vibe, but with way more story and way more substance. But you don't get to fly in and out of worlds as smooth as No Man's Sky either, though. But 7 out of 10. Please like and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Have a good day.